Hey everybody, it's Monday here in Cypress, Texas, and it's off and on been raining all day. Um, it's raining hard right now, cats and dogs. So I reviewed. So I did, 4 times. Listened to the Chairman Project, soon to be called Built to Exit podcast from Jason Cisneros, and the last thing we talked about was winning, right? Having that winning desire, that winning attitude. Okay, and it's not winning to at other people's expense. It's winning together. Okay, and that's something that's missing in a lot of places, right? But if you want to make it in business, you got to do that. So I'm actually about to go. I'm working with like 4 guys right now, helping them all move, you know, move the ball down the field a little bit further. Okay, one of those guys is works at the VW, the Volkswagen dealer. Okay, so one of my buddies took advantage of the Uber leasing program, but that was like such a ripoff. It's like $249 a week to lease a electric Kia, and then you got to charge those flipping things like 2 hours, right? I'm like, and then so I'm talking to some other people who are. I got a ride from them when my car was in the shop, and I'm talking to some guys that were leasing, and they're just like, "Oh, this is just stupid," right? And well, then I was looking at hybrids, and I'm like reading a lot of bad press about hybrids because you got to charge them just like you do an electric car, okay? And but then I got to thinking, my old business partner bought a Volkswagen hybrid, and I thought he told me that when you're running on gas, it charges your battery on the electric side. And so I called the Volkswagen dealer today, and sure enough, Volkswagen hybrids, when you use the gas, it charges your battery, so you don't got to be plugging in. It's flipping. I'm going to be promoting the heck out of that. So I'm going to go down and give him some business cards, get some business cards from him, and yeah. So that just and then I'm helping a couple young guys get it together, so they can get a car, and I'm gonna steer them. Guess where I'm taking them to? Taking them to the VW dealer. All right. Now this Friday, I had done this a while back. I had gone through the Jason Cisneros growth course. It was like the third or fourth time. And I'm like, and I'm learning about the temple process, in Scripture, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And what triggered it was when Jason Cisneros says, you got to die to yourself. Everything you think you know about business, you got to flush it, because that's got you to where you are right now. Right? I'm like, oh, that's ingenious, right? And so I started looking at it, and everything he talks about in his growth course, you can relate to the different furniture in the temple. So I did a whole PowerPoint on that, and I showed it to Bishop Michael Petro, and he loved it. Okay, and so we're gonna start going through that's gonna be my process, the temple process. Gonna just go through it, one piece of furniture at a time, and just keep rotating through, right? Applying it to my own self and everybody else. That's the process. It's exciting. That is the temple process. Is basically it's a teaching process, and I can relate it to the SEAL teams, the PQS method from the regular Navy, and it's flat and genius when you understand it. All right, have a great Monday or Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Have a great Tuesday.